Morning wishes to all my dearies of grade 4. Hope you are all doing good by the grace of God Almighty. I pray God Almighty to pour all the blessings to you children as always. This is Aparna ma'am back again with the EVS to you again. Before getting into the topic, please be cautious with the health children. Don't take spicy food as the weather is not too good. Okay, let's all get back. Before getting into the topic, let's have a short recap on our last session. What I know, my kids are very sharp and they remembered everything. Yes, you are all right. We discussed about organs, external organs, in that external organs and its function, and about the system, human system. We started up with skeletal system and muscular system. True. So sweet, my kids. You're all really superb. Moving on to the next one. What about the next system? Have you all have your breakfast? Okay, you all having the breakfast. Why ma'am is asking always a question? Because this question is so far related to the system which we going to study now. You had your food at last night? Yes. What will happen to that food? Okay, obviously you will give the very right answer. It will get digested. Okay, it will get digested. Whichever which is getting digested, it will gives us energy. Whichever is not digested, it will comes out from the body as an excreta. Okay, very nice. So next we going to discuss about the digestive system. We eat food to get energy. Okay, to work and also to be healthy. The food that we eat has to be changed to a simpler form, and this is called the digestion. So what do you mean by the digestion? The process of breaking down of the large particles into a simpler substances is called the digestion. The process of breaking up of the food into a simpler form is called the digestion. What our digestion system consists of? It consists of mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine and the large intestine, and the food goes from the mouth to the stomach through the food pipe. So how the digestion starts? We will start the digestion from the mouth. So we will take the food through our mouth, then we will cut the food. Yes or no? We will cut the food into a smaller substances using the tongue. Then the food goes to the food pipe. Through the food pipe it will get enter into the stomach. In the stomach it will receive lot of juices from liver, pancreas. All these organs are involved. In the higher classes you can discuss. Now we will just discuss. From the mouth it will goes to the stomach through the food pipe. In the stomach the food will be there for about 4 hours because it has to churn. Churning means it will be grinding again and again using the juices. That's why mama will be saying don't skip the breakfast. Suppose if you are skipping the breakfast, what will happen? The digestive juice become acidic and it will start tricking your stomach. It will affect it. Yes or no? So these are all about the digestion. What are the organs? Then after this the stomach it will goes to the small intestine. In the small intestine only your digestion will be completed. Then undigested food will comes out of the large intestine. This is about the digestive system, children. What is the digestive system? The process of breaking down of food into a simpler substances is called the digestion. What are the digestive system consists of? It consists of mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine and anus. The food goes from the mouth through the stomach through the food pipe. This is about the digestion. Digestion is the process of breaking down of food into a simpler substances. Mouth, food pipe, small intestine and large intestines are involved in this. Moving on to the next one. Okay. Take your hand and keep it in the left side of your chest, children. What do you feel? You will feel some beat. That is nothing but your heart. So next system we are going to discuss is about the circulatory system. What is the circulatory system is known for? It is consists of heart, blood and the blood vessel together forms the circulatory system of the body. The heart pumps blood which is carried through the blood vessels to all the organs of the body. The blood supply digested food and oxygen to all the parts of the body. So what is the function of the heart? The heart pumps the blood which is carried through the blood vessels. Even though it is carrying, it will carry the blood through the blood vessel to the all the organs of the body. This blood only supplies the digested food and oxygen to all parts of the body. What does the circulatory system consist of? Circulatory system consists of heart, blood and blood vessels. What does the circulatory system consist of? It consists of heart, blood and blood vessels. This heart pumps blood which is carried, the heart only pumps the blood which is carried through the all the parts of the body to the blood vessel, through the blood vessel. This blood only supplies the digested food and oxygen to all the parts of the body. Have you all able to clear with the children? So what is the circulatory system? The blood, heart, the blood, heart and the blood vessels are together makes the circulatory system. And how it, the heart only pumps the blood which is carried through the blood vessels to all the organs of the body. The blood supplies only digested food and oxygen to the all the parts of the body. Are you all able to clear with the children? Okay. Moving on to the next one, before getting into the system, let's all do a small activity. Close your eyes. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So what the ma'am asks you to do? Ma'am is just asking you to do about this. So next we are going to discuss about the respiratory system. What is the respiratory system? Respiratory system consists of nose, windpipe, and the lungs. What does the respiratory system consist of? Nose, windpipe and the lungs. So how the food from the mouth goes into the stomach through the food pipe, the same way the air we breathe in through our nose goes to our lungs through the windpipe. So what are we going to do? Why we ask us to do that activity, children? The air we breathe in through our nose goes to our lungs through the through the windpipe. The oxygen from the air is separated and taken in by the lungs, by the blood. Sorry children. So the oxygen from the air is separated and taken in by the blood, while the carbon dioxide is sent out through our nose. So what will be there? The lungs, as we are already know, it will be separating it. We will take in oxygen and send the carbon dioxide through the nose. So our lungs expand and contract as we inhale. Inhale means we are taking in, exhale means we are breathing out. Inhale means we are taking in air, exhale means we are breathing out air. They are called the air filters of our body. This is the air filters of the body. Are you all able to understand, children? What is respiratory system? Respiratory system consists of nose, windpipe and the lungs. So the air which we take in is oxygen, it's inhale, and we breathe out, that is exhale, that is carbon dioxide. They are called the air filters of our body. So the air we breathe in will reach the lungs through the windpipe. It will go through the nose and reach the lungs through the windpipe. So the oxygen from the air is separated and taken in by the blood. So carbon dioxide is sent out through our nose. This is about the respiratory system. Coming to the end of this important human system, one important human system. You all have the computer in your home. Okay, which controls the computer, children? Okay, I got the answer, that is CPU. The same way, the body CPU we are going to see. Which is that? Nothing but our brain. So this comes under the category of the system called nervous system. From the name itself, we will come to the conclusion that nerves. Okay, nervous system consists of brain, spinal cord and the nerves. So brain is the important part of the body which controls all our system. So nervous system, what are the nervous system consists of? Nervous system consists of brain, spinal cord and the nerves. Brain is said to be the body's master organ as it sends out and receives the messages to all the other parts of the body. The bundle of nerves running from the brain to the back is called the spinal cord. Spinal cord is at the back. Yes or no, children? It will only makes us to sit. So spinal cord is also very important. The bundle of nerves running from the brain to the back is called the spinal cord. So nervous system. What is the nervous system? Nervous system consists of the brain, spinal cord and the nerves. Brain only is a master organ of all the body because it controls and carry out the messages to all the parts of the body. From the bundle of nerves running from the brain to the back is called the spinal cord. The bundle of nerves running from the brain to the back from the back is called the spinal cord. So what is the spinal cord? The bundle of nerves running from the brain to the back is called the spinal cord. This is about the nervous system. Have you all able to clear with the nervous system? Okay. Before ending of today's session, children, let's have a short recap on today's session. What are the system we have studied? We are all discussing about the human system, in which we discussed about the digestive system. Digestive system, the process of breaking down of larger material into simpler materials, simpler substances is called the digestion. And what are the organs involved in the digestive system? They are the mouth, food pipe, stomach, liver, small intestine, large intestine and anus. The food from the mouth reaches the stomach through the food pipe. This is about the digestive system. Next we are moving on to the circulatory system. Circulatory system is nothing but it consists of heart, blood and the blood vessels. The heart only pumps blood which is carried out through the blood vessel to all the organs of the body. This blood only supplies the digested food and oxygen to all the parts of the body. Next is about the respiratory system. So respiratory system consists of nose, windpipe and the lungs. We will inhale oxygen and will we exhale carbon dioxide, and these all act as an air filters. Coming on to the last system is nothing but our nervous system. Nervous system consists of the brain, spinal cord and the nerves. Brain acts as the master organ of the body because it controls all the actions involved in the body, because it will receives the messages and sends signals through the nerves. And we will have the bundle of nerves which is connected brain to the back is called the spinal cord. That's all about all the 4 important systems we have discussed in children. Okay, I think you all get to know what are the system involved in our body clearly. Okay, before ending up the session, this is Aparna ma'am signing off from today's session, my dearies of grade 4. If you have any doubt, you can contact me and ask me at any time. Okay, children, see you all in next session. Okay, bye. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe, stay happily.